Welcome to the Calgary Catholic School District. My name is Gary Struther, and it's my privilege to be your Chief Superintendent. Kindergarten may be the first time that your child is cared for by someone other than family. You need to understand that we realize that and will care for your child as one of our own. We believe that every child is a member of the Calgary Catholic family. Matthew tells us in Scripture, chapter 19, verse 14, Jesus said, "Let the little children come to me, and do not stop them, for it is to such as these that the kingdom of heaven belongs." We will love and cherish your child. Ensure that they feel like they belong and that they have every opportunity to succeed and be successful in life. We also get it that you are the primary educator of your child. We want to work with you and discover the gifts and talents that make them uniquely special. Kindergarten is a significant time in development. Your child will discover independence, their creativity, initiative, decision-making skills, and they're going to learn to develop strong social skills. It's a formative year that has a major impact on their successful learning for years to come. This is a journey for you and your children together. You're going to watch them grow, learn, make friends, and discover new things. You're going to be proud of their many accomplishments as they move through kindergarten. You're going to help them through those challenges that they encounter. And sometimes there are going to be situations that are not going to be the most pleasant or the way that we want them to be. But hopefully your child will make good decisions and learn to make choices that are going to help them through these times. You need to understand that Calgary Catholic is a community of caring district. We are steeped in educational values of trust, faith, relationships, respect, caring, and family. We want to thank you for making the choice to send your child to Calgary Catholic. We're going to work together in your child's best interest, and we're going to walk both you and your child through the educational experience before you. Your child needs to know that we're working together, home and school, to make certain that they're loved and valued and cared for. We want to thank you for sharing your most treasured possession with us, and that is your little one. Please enjoy the journey.
The purpose of kindergarten is to provide learning experiences that are developmentally appropriate in order to meet the diverse needs of children and promote a positive attitude toward lifelong learning. A child whose developmental needs have been met is more likely to grow into a self-reliant, responsible, caring, and contributing member of society. The kindergarten learner expectations describe learnings that are appropriate for young children and are part of a continuum of learning. Young children begin learning in a variety of environments, in their homes, in daycare programs, and in the community. They arrive in kindergarten from diverse backgrounds and with a variety of experiences. Some children are already developing or have developed some of the learnings described in the kindergarten program statement. Most children will achieve these learnings before they enter grade 1. Others will continue to develop them during the primary school years. Young children benefit from programs that help them explore the world around them and guide them through the transition from home to school. Young children are developing socially, physically, intellectually, creatively, emotionally, and spiritually. All these areas are related to and dependent on one another. Early childhood is a time of rapid intellectual growth and development. The development of the intellect is influenced by social, physical, creative, and emotional growth. Kindergarten programs address all dimensions of a child's development. The kindergarten program statement, developed by Alberta Education with advice and assistance from early childhood educators, describes what young children need to learn to prepare for entry into grade 1 and to provide a foundation for later success. Children accomplish these learnings not only in the kindergarten program, but also in their homes and community. The kindergarten program statement describes clear expectations in 7 learning areas: early literacy, early numeracy, citizenship and identity, environment and community awareness, personal and social responsibility, physical skills and well-being, creative expression. Religious education crosses all of the 7 learning areas described in the kindergarten program statement. A young child's way of being religious is to play, to be creative, to be curious, and to express wonderment. Through these natural childhood activities, children explore traces of God, the marks of God, present all around them as they grow, learn, and experience life. The essence of children's spirituality is their response to life. The spiritual development of a child in kindergarten occurs through activities that are affective, to support positive feelings towards themselves and others, and sensory, to relate directly to the good things that God has created. In kindergarten, children participate in shared listening, reading, and viewing experiences using such texts as picture books, fairy tales, rhymes, stories, photographs, illustrations, and video programs. They share stories using rhymes, rhythms, symbols, pictures, and drama to celebrate individual and class accomplishments. Children draw, record, and tell about their own ideas and experiences and participate in class and group language activities. Children begin to use language prediction skills when stories are read aloud and to ask questions and make comments during listening, viewing, and reading activities. They read their own names as well as some words that have personal significance. Children categorize objects and pictures and represent and share ideas and information about topics of interest. They form recognizable letters, print their own names, and explore and experiment with new words and terms. Early numeracy focuses on helping children connect their natural learning with the conventional language and processes of mathematics. They learn to construct their own meaning of mathematics and use mathematics to help them make sense of their world. In kindergarten, children explore number, patterns, and shape and space by working with appropriate materials, tools, and contexts. They count and compare objects and represent numbers through manipulatives and pictures. They identify and create patterns and learn about measurement by classifying, matching, describing, and comparing familiar materials. Children describe, sort, and build real-world objects. Children begin to develop problem-solving skills that they will continue to expand and refine throughout their schooling. In kindergarten, children will explore who they are in relation to others in their world. They will be given opportunities to become aware of who they are as unique individuals and to express themselves by sharing their personal stories. Students will discover how they are connected to other people and to their communities and will be encouraged to express interest, sensitivity, and responsibility in their interactions with others. Children use their 5 senses to explore, investigate, and describe their environment and community. They recognize similarities and differences in living things, objects, and materials. They become aware of the relationship between cause and effect and generate ideas to make personal sense of the environment. Children explore the design, function, and properties of a variety of natural and manufactured materials. Using simple tools in a safe and appropriate manner, they select and work with a variety of materials to build structures. They explore scientific and aesthetic concepts using sand, water, blocks, clay, and other materials and begin to use some technology appropriately. Children explore familiar places and things in the environment and community. They role-play familiar home and community situations and activities. They identify familiar shapes, symbols, and sounds and recognize seasonal changes in their environment and community. They recognize familiar animals in their surroundings. It takes time to develop personal and social skills. This development occurs at different rates as a result of each child's experiences. In the kindergarten program, children begin to develop and practice skills that they will continue to enhance throughout their lives. Kindergarten helps children learn how to work and play with others. In kindergarten, children learn much about friendship, cooperation, and appropriate behavior. Children need to learn to express their feelings in socially acceptable ways and show respect and a positive, caring attitude toward others. They do so by taking turns in activities and discussions, working cooperatively, giving and receiving help, and taking part in small and large group activities. Early childhood is the time to begin the development of active, healthy lifestyles. Health and life skills involve learning about the habits, behaviors, interactions, and decisions related to healthy daily living and well-being. In kindergarten, children begin to develop personal responsibility for health and learn about personal safety and ways to prevent and reduce risk. Through movement, games, and activities, using such equipment as balls, beanbags, and hoops, children develop coordinated movement, balance, and stability. Their fine motor skills also improve. They learn to hold a writing implement and control its movements. Eye-hand coordination increases as children work with small materials such as buttons, cubes, blocks, and beads. Children explore and express their thoughts and feelings through visual arts, music, drama, and movement. They become aware of their own imagination and creativity and that of others as they interact with a variety of materials and respond to various forms of expression. They begin to develop an appreciation of the fine arts as they become aware of why and how ideas and feelings are communicated in many ways. Children express themselves through movement and individual and group musical activities, songs, and games. Through dramatic play and movement, children grow in self-awareness and self-confidence and develop their imaginative and creative thought. Learning centers give children the opportunity to explore and discover, and take responsibility for selecting and completing a variety of activities. Some learning centers may be available all year. Others are introduced for special projects, interests, or at seasonal times. The teacher organizes the workspaces, activities, and materials in response to the children's diverse needs, interests, and activities, while taking into account the expectations of the kindergarten program statement. For example, the Playhouse Center can be a castle for kings and queens for a week and then become a hospital for doctors and nurses. During Advent, it may be transformed into a creche where children dramatize the story of the Nativity. The Water Center can be changed with the addition of bubbles, ice, boats, corks, or whales. The kindergarten classroom is an ever-changing and dynamic learning environment. The kindergarten classroom will have a prayer center where the Bible has a special place of honor. A cross, candles, and special cloth may also be present. The teacher will use this center as a gathering area to commence religious activities and will allow the children an opportunity to explore the Bible and other elements of the center freely. Young children see the world differently than older students and adults, and they learn best through direct sensory experience. They need to manipulate, explore, and experiment with real objects. They learn by doing, moving, and talking. Young children are naturally curious and eager to learn. They are active learners who learn through a variety of means. Purposeful play is an important way that children learn. Educators and psychologists refer to play as the serious work of childhood. It provides the opportunity for active learning and for children to master skills that will be used later in more formal study. Children at play are highly motivated and capable of intense concentration. As children play, they are clarifying information, integrating ideas from previous experiences, and exploring and experimenting with their environment. Play gives children opportunities to add to their knowledge, learn new skills, and practice familiar ones. Through play, children learn to deal with their feelings, interact with others, and resolve conflicts. They develop their imagination, creativity, and ability to solve problems. Play is a valuable and important way for children to learn. In a Catholic school, children play their way into God's world. They experience God through group and individual activity centers, games, prayer, art, singing, puppets, finger plays, stories, and celebrating. Parents play a central role in the lives of their children and are responsible for meeting their children's physical, social, and emotional needs. Parents are their children's first teachers, and family influences are lifelong. When children begin kindergarten, parents and teachers enter into a partnership to support children's learning. For the well-being of their children, parents are encouraged to become involved in the kindergarten experience to the degree that both teacher and parent feel is appropriate. Parents can share expertise and skills with the class, help organize activities or school family functions, assist on field trips, prepare materials at home, and give ideas or provide input to the program. In a Catholic school, it is recognized that parents are the primary educators of their child in their faith. Parents are encouraged to participate actively as part of the home, school, parish team. The example parents show their children through such activities as prayer, scripture reading, and discussion about the religious experiences at school will be critically important to supporting the spiritual growth of the children. The Calgary Catholic School District offers kindergarten programming within a faith-based learning environment. All district schools are part of the Catholic Community of Caring initiative, which is based on the values of faith, family, caring, responsibility, respect, and trust. We welcome you and your child as we begin this exciting journey together.